Well, hello everyone. Barb here from barbaderholt.closetomyheart.com. This is just a quick little video to show you my process in putting together these Ghirardelli candy treat favors. My husband and I were very involved in scouting, and we were asked to provide a meal and help out with a scout meeting of adults for some future planning that needs to happen in the scouting community. So this is what I did. I like to give everyone a little favor at their place when they're sitting down. I think that we paper crafters like to do these types of things. So I am going to show you quickly how I made these. You can do this little pouchy thing, I don't even know what to call it, treat holder, with any square piece of paper. This one happens to be 6 by 6. And before I get going and showing you how to fold this, I'm going to show you one of my little stash bags. I have just a couple of these. I take a bag from our paper and I'll throw all of the pieces that I've used up from a particular paper pack or from a particular project, and I dump them in this bag. Sometimes they get set aside and I don't know that they're there anymore. Never done that. So this has all sorts of close to my heart paper, but there's also some Stampin' Up! Papers in here. And I thought this is a good time to use these bits and pieces up on this project. I did use Mocha and Rosemary for my stamping. I pulled in my stitched scallop brackets. I also dug into my stamp stash. This was a Stampin' Thin Cut set called Happy Trails, and I think I got this on sale at some point. Super cute. This was a stamp set from one of the Craft with Heart card making subscriptions. So these are exclusives to those Craft with Hearts, just for you. I thought that was really nice to stamp on the little bracket. Piece of paper, square piece of paper. You have it, I have it at the diagonal. So we're going to go point to point. And a bone folder is not absolutely necessary for this project, but I think it crisps up those folds and makes them look a little tidier. And I'm lining the edge up on my Versamat, and you take one of the corners. You can go either direction, but I'm going this way, and I'm using my grid line to line up where that fold goes across. So we started out down here, we're folding it up to meet up with this other side over here, and I am using that straight line so that I get my fold straight. You can just eyeball it. Sometimes things get a little wonky. Let's see, this way we're just folding this side up. So we're taking that corner and we're folding it up, and we're meeting this little point up over here to the other side. Doesn't have to be perfect. Close enough is good enough, because now we're going to separate and fold down the front flap. This becomes your pocket, and it's perfect for your little Ghirardelli treat. I'm also going to take a piece of some foam tape, and I'm going to lay it down, and it will help keep that flap in place and keep everything from coming apart. It doesn't seem to want to come apart, but I just like that extra security. This is a piece of 3 by 4, and this was Stampin' Up! Paper, something I think I got for free along the way. And then this is some leftover close to my heart paper, and this is what I did my stamping on. So you can see the Just For You and the little trees and the stars. I'm going to layer up the Just For You right on here. And then I'm going to take one of my clear envelopes that I use to put cards in. And I'm going to, oh, I'm missing a point. I'm just grabbing a couple of little thin cuts that I had in a little stash pile. I'm going to do a little layering. And you can see this is a tag and it has a hole in it. So I am going to lay the heart right over that hole to cover it up. So then I have this, and I am going to pop this on here. I want to make sure that the bottom of my little circle here is above the bottom of the pocket. Boy, words are hard. That's just for ease of packaging. It isn't necessary if you're not packaging. Sliding this in, flip it over, and I'm going to just fold this so it's a little snug. Then my little piece of 3x4 paper, and I folded it the 4-inch way, so I guess you'd consider that the hot dog way. Using my little tiny attacher Tim Holtz stapler, and I'm going to put some adhesive just toward the top, and I'm going to lay that right on there. And that's all there is to it. It's really quite easy, and it's easy to make a lot of them. So this one I will give to someone that I love. The other ones, get one of these. I actually dug into my stash. I have an old stamp set. I'm talking 10, 15 years old, but it has this fleur-de-lis on it, and I just love it for scouting items. And then I did a little circle punching and created this little layer, dug into my stash of some embellishments and threw that on there. And I just think they turned out really nice. I know that the people who are attending this dinner will appreciate the effort to make it special. I will also quickly show you that I did create a centerpiece. I can't tip it too much because I have some decorative beads in there, but this was using the Boy Scout Cricut cartridge in Design Space. I just thought it turned out so fun. And you know, we paper crafters love doing these things. It's what we do. And I love when we can do special things that make other people happy. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a blessed, crafty day. Dig into that stash and make something for somebody. I'll see you next time.